Okay, so I'm about to make this, and it is the Eye of Lotus, the doorway to eternity, raspberry leaf tea, organic alkaline herbal tea, main ingredients raspberry leaf. And I got this from YahkiAwakening.com. Yahki Awakening, I uploaded botanicals. If you know, you know. This is a 7-ounce bag, and so yeah, I haven't opened it yet. I just got it about a couple months ago. Once I open it, it says to keep it refrigerated. So there is a process to preparing it, which requires that I kind of want to do it in a crock pot. I think I'm gonna do it in a crock pot. That way I can control the settings and stuff, because I think there is something wrong with my stove right now. And that way, when it's ready, you just set it on, which is probably not going to be able to sit right here. So, I'm going to put it over here. That, keep it off. We have low, warm, we have all of that. So, as I get everything I'm going to need, which I might have to strain it eventually. Let me rest this up, and then I'm gonna get the waters ready. I'm gonna try to make me enough for like the week maybe. So because I need this to show y'all, I'm gonna let it, so it has to sit, in the water. Has to sit in the water for 30 minutes before anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a timer. Then I'm gonna go get the water so I can already be ready, which I think it's 16 ounces per ounce. I have 7 ounces. I think these are 8-ounce bottles of water, right? Oh no, they 16.9. Okay, so I only need maybe, I really don't need that much since I'm not gonna be doing too much. And I know one of these have a like, I'm gonna fill it up so I can know like how much is an ounce, because I'm not gonna be able to I don't have any measuring glasses or anything right this minute. I'm trying to make sure, because I might actually do have a measuring cup, or a better measuring bowl than that, rather. And I'm gonna have to store it in let me see. So it says add 1 ounce of loose leaf tea to 16 ounces of spring water, which I'm using Walmart drinking water because I honestly don't have spring water right now, but we need to drink some of this tea. Let herbs soak in water for 30 minutes before turning on the stove. That's when we get to. Then boil the preparations for 2 minutes. Then simmer on the lowest setting for 25 minutes. Oh, well, actually, so I'm gonna let it soak in here, and then, or should, no, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a pot, because I think since we have to boil it, I'll let it simmer in the crock pot, and or I might as well just do it in a regular pot at this point because of the way we need to do the boiling. But so boil for 2 minutes and simmer on the lowest setting for 25 minutes. Strain the preparations and allow to cool. The herbal tea can be used once daily until gone. Keep used herbs refrigerated in a glass jar. Oh, okay, so just strain it. Once I strain it, I can reuse those things. Okay, cool, bet. Okay, so I think we're ready. So before we get anything popping, I'm going to open it and show y'all the contents. I'm so happy to use this and let y'all know how the experience goes for me. Ooh, it definitely tastes like red raspberry. Look at that, it looks so good. I'm gonna get a handful, put it right here for a second, then try to put it in here. See how much that is. So that's at like 1 ounce. So let's do we don't really need that much. Yeah, let's do 1 ounce. Cause I realized that like that's a lot. It makes a lot. So put this in the fridge. Since we've opened it thus far, unless I need to look at the ingredients later, I might take it back out. And then I'm going to pour this contents in the pot. So let's see a little bit. Just gonna pour it in the pot. So it needs to sit in here. I really wanted to do the double boiling method, but we're gonna see. So yeah, 60 ounces for one ounce. And then we gonna see how this thing go. Right, that's 1 ounce, right? Milliliter. hopefully. Okay. So now that that's done, put some cold waters in here because sometimes I be liking cold water when I come back from my walk. Kind of hungry, so we're gonna let that sit. Oh shoot, we just poured it in there. We gotta start the timer. So we're not gonna go for a walk until we finish making this because I don't want nothing to be, I'm about to make me some waffles. Hopefully they measure some syrup. Okay, cool. It's a little syrup left. Some more waffles. And I can make, oh shit, let's make some matcha really quick. Okay. And y'all can watch me make matcha. So I got another glass. And I'm gonna need to get, oh, I got some, I'm not worried about that. I keep saying, I was gonna say I'm hungry. And that's because I'm craving shrimp. I'm always wanting some freaking shrimp for some reason lately. Like, I don't think you need that much, but we're gonna see. And then I think I'm just trying stuff right quick. And I need a lid. Y'all, hopefully this is how you do it, because I don't know. I have to see. Very, maybe I put a little too much powder up in there. Matcha, I mean, too much. results, y'all. I'm working with myself. Just feel like a burden everywhere I go, you know? Learning how to release that narrative. So, I'm just about to go sit in my room. And I'm gonna chat with y'all for like 15 more minutes, 20 more minutes while the tea gets ready. So, one moment. I'm a little anxious as timelines collide. As I align more to the higher frequency, to the next level. I feel a lot of irritability, a lot of rage, a lot of just lack of comfort. And being hospitalized within the last 2 months, I realized that the symptoms I'm experiencing could be very much, you know, when you WebMD some stuff. Some of the symptoms are very much STD, STI like. And then the other symptoms are similar to mold exposure. So I'm like, maybe where I live, with having had leakages and stuff up there, maybe there is some mold exposure. And now that I look, even in this room, I think this is mold. Because I'm looking at some of the corners of the windowsill. Mildew or something. And I noticed, like I said, my symptoms, I just been very shit. It's been like a decline, like worse. Early April, May, extreme dental issues. Then I started dealing with depression, anxiety, mental attacks. Started dealing with lots of cold, flu-like symptoms. Headaches, light sensitivity. Congestion, sneezing. I mean, you name it, like these are symptoms of everything. These are the basic symptoms to every possible disease out there, really, if you think about it. So I'm like, thinking something's wrong. What? It very much probably is some mold exposure. Which just overall though being susceptible to that. Because there's people who live in environments with all kind of infestations and problems, but they are like in tune with that environment, that doesn't bother them. Like they don't experience the same symptoms, or they're immune to like the problems of the environment, so to say. I really believe that this illness, accompanied with like ascension flu like symptoms, is really just pushing me to that point of release, of like fully accepting that this environment is no longer it's no longer for me. It's no longer a sustainable thing. Accepting that I can let this go, not from a place of hatred, hard feeling, but it's purely, mostly discomfort, inability to develop and grow, to reach solid ground. Anywhere you can reach solid ground and be comfortable to do what you want to do and need to do, it's not the place for you, no matter what. And one of the biggest signs, regardless of any health issues that anybody is dealing with, is just vibrational frequency. Like, people who vibrate on the same frequency don't have issues, like, put me around the people who need a blanket all the time and a heater. That's who I want to be around. I feel like I'm slouching because I'm eating on the floor, which I am kind of slouching. I should probably bring my plate up to me. But honestly, I'm done with that. We got 15 more minutes. And I kind of wanted to walk to the store where I already walk, and I was like, I could have went and avoided all of this, but hold on. So yeah, I realized that I have to be more okay with grounding my energy and doing what's needed to ground and protect my energy. And I have to stop blaming people, my circumstances, my past. Like, it's all there, it's all relative. But even from like maybe 3 to 4 videos ago, I realized that I have to be prepared to let go of the same song and dance, the same storylines, the same conversations, the same things that I use to limit me. Um, knowing that there's so much more to my life. It's sad. It's a lot of grief. I think that's what it is. And I haven't experienced my emotions on this level, at this magnitude. I've never witnessed emotions experienced at this magnitude, or at least maybe when I have, it was like violently responded to or reacted to. Because I feel like my dad, I noticed like when he's I feel like I have a lot of qualities like him that are I don't know, I can't really describe it. But I am just prepared to live a life where I rise above the brokenness. And I don't blame other people for why I'm stuck. Not my mom, not my dad, not my siblings, not my ex. Like, I've lived this life. I'm living this life. This is my journey. Yeah, maybe conversations, advice I took, maybe staying in situations, environments longer than needed, maybe the crutch of a poverty-stricken black family, maybe just things that go on and that type of stuff. But it's like, okay, everyone has a struggle, and I'm not using that everyone has a struggle as like another cop. You have to be careful to not use that, because you will say, well, we're all just struggling, so give up, give in. Like, there's nothing else to do, there's no more work, there's nothing to try to prove. And to a certain extent, like, if you need a minute, you have to honor that, even if other people don't feel like you deserve it. I know for me, I need a minute to discover myself, like the person who lives beyond the trauma. Like, I don't know a life with that girl, like consistently saying, like, I feel as if there's a disconnect between the girl I am, the girl I'm becoming, and the girl I used to be. And it's just this constant, and of course, the experiences, I don't know. I just realized that I struggle with things within my mind space, just with self-talk, negativity, the thoughts, the mindset. And I would prefer to just give myself the necessary healing, the necessary time needed to better that mind and better my mind, better my relationship with my mind, my spirit, my body. Because I feel as though everything that I've tried to pursue, everything that I've tried to take on ever since early at 17, coming into reproductive justice work and healing work and just spirituality, faith work, I realized that it's fragmented. Even though a lot of my offerings are still very powerful in their own right, it's been a very slowly inconsistent progression. Not that progress, I'm overly focused on upper progress. I very much see the value in circling and looping and patterns and staying stuck. And I'm getting to the point where I'm like, you gotta really fight for the life you want. It's like you wake up every day, you realize that something isn't right, but what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna change about it? And you can't allow the other people's shit, young, old, whatever, to crowd yours. People are already on their way. They already have their missions and assignment. What is yours? Who needs to be true to you? And it's you. I feel like I say I struggle a lot, and I highlight all of my struggles and my pains and the grief, the shame, the trauma, the pain, the sorrow. I just highlight, I harp on that, and I think I highlight those stuff to validate what people may already witness with me, which is to a certain extent, I don't always like I just don't have a positive outlook on myself. Maybe it's like my self-esteem is shot. Maybe like my ability to like the things, for example, at least according to society, like I'm basing this off of the world standard. You know, some of my choices, decisions, lived experiences, even though everyone has either been where I am or where I am, or have been far worse. And by the age I have done and did far worse, but somehow you still get the short end, the butt end of like their judgments and their ridicule, and it's stifling. Even if they are not saying it, you can feel it in the energy. You can feel it you see it and hear it in what they don't say and what they can't communicate and what they won't be honest and open about. So allow me a moment. And you make excuses, and like, I don't know, I can't describe it, but it just keeps me stuck. I can't really describe like there isn't a lot of gain there. Like, if I can't alchemize it to overcome it, to using it as the power to reach new heights, then holding on to it is stubborn. It's maybe what I'm trying to say is that the trauma, the pain, and all that I experienced in my life really did fuck me up, y'all. I like the thoughts, the negative thoughts, the work to redo all this stuff is not easy. So I don't need to harp on every detail of the things that happened, but I do need to have the space to like rewrite that narrative and show myself and love myself and hold myself better than the experiences that came before. It's like a baby. It's like I'm being like nothing works. No one, like all the practices, like, yeah, of course I can meditate, yoga, stretch, walk, run, like that stuff is I know I need to implement that stuff. I know I need to smoke less. I know, like, all of that is what I know, but there is some underlying practical aspect. I can't consistently put these things into practice. There's an addiction, a relationship to stress, to chaos, to lack, to limitations, to woe is me spirit. It's like this settling, this is the best that I can get. This is like just, and I don't know where that comes from. I would have to do some deep shadow work to figure out, like, where did that first start, and sometimes I just sit here and I try to figure out, like, where is Waldo, where is Carbon, where is Kawanda, where is, you know, all these aspects of myself. Okay, so let's go get the tea, and we're going to put it on for about 2 minutes. So let's do another timer. And then we need 2 minutes. And we need to boil it. Did they say boil it? What type of boiling? Bring it to a boil? Okay, I'm put it on this back one, because it's bigger. Bring it to a boil. And then, let me see. Woo, woo. Yeah. So I'm bringing it to a boil. I'm gonna come back and check on it once it's boiling. I'm not gonna use the timer for 2 minutes because I feel like 2 minutes is probably gonna. I'll start it to check it, but I feel like it's just gonna be barely getting to a boil at that point. So I'm gonna take a minute real quick to just go reset the room, and I got some more things that I just want to get into about what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, where I feel like we're headed. Okay, see y'all in just a minute. So yeah, I realized, like, it doesn't really matter what you do, is how you do it, when you're doing it, what's impeding you, what's your personal convictions. And for a long time, some of my habits, choices, decisions, addictions, like smoking weed, which I'm about to spark me one right now, and I'm just being honest because it's like this duality to everything. I know why I do what I do, and if only I just could sustain that vibration. Like, thinking about this moment I had last year when I moved to Dicton around this time with my sister. That first night I slept like a baby, and even though she was going through so much in her mind space and her journey, moving past so much, and I feel like it's mutual, but I feel like I really just couldn't sustain that frequency by myself. Like, I couldn't make the choices. I was too afraid, too weak. Too boxed in. I'm not like in some. I feel like I'm right where I need to be. Like, this mental breaking that's happening is so. I need to read so I can come up with, have more words to describe the things I experience. But I've witnessed my pain shatter so much for me, and I don't give. I look at those times as like, oh, I didn't care. Like, if that couldn't vibrate, if they couldn't work with me with what I was dealing with, then fuck it, fuck them, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Like, I was healing, I was honest about it. At least I wasn't trying to like fake it till I make it. At least I wasn't trying to pretend like the shit that was going on wasn't going on just to get access or have the opportunity. At least I was being honest about how debilitating and useless and just low I feel at times. No matter how big and powerful and magnetic and abundant and prosperous I am, it's like the duality. Can we give room for duality? Because we have to know that to be able to reach that high plane, we have to travel from that lower nature. And there's a war. There's a war happening within us, around us, all over. And this war tells us that in order to sustain that, we have to let it go. And that is right. But you don't know how to let it go. It's not easy. It doesn't feel good. It hurts so bad to want more and better in your life, man. It hurts so much to create that. Let me go check out the raspberry leaf tea really quick, and I'll be right back, okay? And I get that's probably like the mindset things, y'all. Like the mindset practices and building your mindset is to maintain that higher frequency. But most people are marketing, just be more positive, but they're not addressing the work, you're gonna have to cry some nights. You're gonna have to go without some stuff. You're gonna have to fight for this life you say you want. Not because it's not attainable. Nah. But because it is, bro. Like, you think about it. Like, it can't be this hard if there wasn't on the other side. Like, it ain't no way. It ain't no way you've experienced all of this to not make it. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go, man. And you gotta let go. And you gotta give your space that, you don't, you just want to be there, but you don't want to experience what it takes. You don't want to, oh no, who is this calling me? There's work. There's work. There's work required. There's work. And I've done so much of it. The aesthetical part is journaling. And I ain't gonna lie, I've had some nights, but not thoroughly. I've had some experiences, but not consistently. But I don't know what has to happen. Honestly, fuck what you keep thinking. It's happening. Come on, you're in it. Can you stop being like this third person in your story? Like, Can you live for real? Like, it might scare you. It might push you to some crazy places, but when you really look at who you are, you try so hard to be everything that people don't want you to be. Or I wouldn't say that they don't want you. I really probably feel like some people really wouldn't mind you being a little dark or not that your darkness wouldn't be light, because hey, if you know, you know. If you've been to the shadows, then you know how this go. But I'm angry, and it's not an anger that's like looking for someone to blame anymore. I can be honest to say that it was pointing fingers, but it's like I don't want to. I just didn't want to share the burden alone. And I wanted people to talk about it with the plight of man, the plight of woman, the plight of existing in spirit and human form on earth. Without all the scary shit or all the nuanced stuff. Which, it's okay that if it's there, but let's address it. Let's do that work. So yeah, I still kind of look at my life as like I'm something else experiencing it. Even like spirit human, like it's like more than just that within this journey. Like, you know, man, you here for your sister, your brothers, your mama, your daddy, your grannies. Like, I feel that shit. Like, I really be feeling like the weight, like, ain't no way my little bitty old self, I'm really not that big. I weigh probably like 140 something pounds. Maybe might done got up, might even went down a few, but I don't know. But ain't no way you got these big old emotions. But then I look around, who else is talking like you? Who else is moving like you? Who else is expressing like you? Who can you go to have this conversation with? Not on no, like, I don't have people to talk to. I have plenty of people who accept that I'm different, accept that I'm sensitive, accept that I sometimes, you know, just have some shit on my chest. But the pressure of that, the pressure of the difference, the pressure of being other, you know, it's a lot sometimes. So let me go check on the tea. And honestly, I think we can wrap up the video because I'm pretty much expressing that that shit just get real for some people and for a lot of us, and we gotta do that work to address it. Okay, so we're gonna simmer. Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna be able to just simmer. Not with this, not with this oven. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and strain it. And that way we can just see what it do. Hopefully everything goes smoothly, but just in case I have an issue, let's cut pieces. Shouldn't that work? I think that should work, right? Let's see. Ooh. So oh yeah. This is crazy. So I think I need to make some more, cause I didn't realize, well, I should have realized that 16 ounces was only going to be so much, but I guess you can only do 16 ounces at a time. I don't really know. I think I'm just being. Maybe you just need to. Yeah, I think you probably should just boil 16, like one at a time, just to get that same potency every time. Maybe that's what that is. Okay. So, which I honestly do believe that this is enough for me to drink for the day, honestly, but. I need to get. I could have used my my other strainer too for my juicer, but yeah, I'ma let this cool. Cause honestly, I thought you could have. I could have it iced. I don't really feel like doing hot tea because I don't have honey, so I'm thinking I might do an iced. I'm so mad about this. I don't know what the heck I was thinking with that. Like that just. I'm gonna let it cool out here, and I'll probably just come drink it in a minute, honestly. So we're gonna make some more, and then, yeah, this just tastes like milk. Like, it got a little bit of that matcha, but I need to figure out what the heck would they be adding to it for it to, you know, like, do they be doing some extra? I'm gonna add a little cinnamon. Do they be doing a little extra? Can I just use this as a straw? Is it like gonna like help me? I'm gonna just try it, but I should probably keep the spoon because it's giving. Put some water in here. I mean some ice in here. Hopefully, like when it melts a little bit, but it's giving. It needs something sweet, which I didn't know they added anything extra to it. So I'm gonna look that up too. See what else going on with the matcha. Okay, so this is matcha, and then got the raspberry leaf tea brewing, and then here it is right here. I want to go ahead and give a little tasty taste. It's so pretty, y'all. It looks just like raspberry leaf tea, like when I've had the packages. And it's strong. That's strong. Is it supposed to be that strong? Or do I need my water? Cause woo! That's strong. I'm still hungry, y'all, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and cook me something else to eat while I'm here. Stop being such a whiner about it. Such a whiner about it. Knowing you hungry. Just make the food. Like I just be feeling kind of exhausted. You know, lazy, fatigue. And I really think like it's the mold. It's the spiritually uncleanliness. Like making decisions. I just decided to stop directly sex working, so that was a major decision that was probably impacting my health and, you know, just impacting my mind like a lot. It's just creating more of the delusion, just this idea, just that lifestyle, all of it. Not that it was a problem the way that I was going about it. I feel like it's more so problematic than the actual lifestyle itself. Because when you know better, you do better. It tastes like matcha, but I feel like it's supposed to have, like, do they be adding some honey or sugar or something? Because this don't taste like real sweet like what I'm used to tasting. So I feel like they be adding something else. But y'all can let me know if they be adding something else or I'm just tweaking. Because I tried myself making matcha on here and it don't really taste like, you know, what I think it should taste like. So I'm about to make me something to eat, and then I'll probably fast soon too, but I'm gonna let it happen on its own. Normally when I fast, it happens by itself naturally, so I'm gonna use that to eat. Itself, and then put all these. I feel like I'm some type of. I feel like I've been like on my mermaid shit lately. I just been craving fish, shrimp, seafood, lobster. You know, which could also be a link to parasitic, which I'm gonna have to do my own studying about that, because I think vibrationally you like what you like, baby. You like what you like. Okay, so I don't have any more Cajun seasoning. That's the only thing that's gonna make this thing a little different. There is no more Cajun seasoning. Bay leaves already. I would never bought them bay leaves yesterday. Well, we could have more bay leaves, see? So that's what I need to do is prepare myself an altar and place to meditate and do my rituals daily. But y'all, I'm exhausted, so I have to be honest about how I feel so that I can feel better at some point, which is going to take time. Like I said, I feel like a lot of the things, like, I understand I need to heal from the past, but I need to let go of the past. But I feel like even within letting go of the past comes some heavy shit, some heavy accepting things. This on? Okay. So, you know, I want to try some lemon pepper, but I don't know what I just did with it. And we had coming, oh my gosh, everything I just bought, we already had, y'all. But it's like, just lets me know you're in abundance of the things you need to have. You don't ever need to be in a space where you feel like you're lacking, because you have everything that you need. And you just have to continuously align to that frequency versus losing your shit when you feel like some shit ain't happening in your, you know, in your best interest or the way you want it to happen. Because that's often what it be. It don't even be that shit not happening. It's just the shit don't be happening the way we want it to happen. I feel like I just wasted a whole bunch of milk, y'all, because I'm not fucking with this that much. Irritated me. I don't know how to feel about that right now. So I'm gonna eat me some shrimp. Speaking of, I need to put some in this bowl. And realized that I got dishes in there. I'm not going to pour that out, so I'm going to have to put the shrimp directly in there once they thaw it a little bit. So I'm going to let that mixture of butter and goodness and everything else marinate for a little bit longer before I put the shrimps and stuff in there. And I'm going to put y'all on pause before I send y'all on y'all way, because this video is already an hour long and I don't want it to be more than an hour 20 minutes. So just give me a minute and I'll be right back. So I just want to thank y'all for being here. Thank you for watching all the way through. If you watched this video all the way through, I just like to create space for myself and other people to talk about the things that we feel like we can't talk about, to say the things we feel like we can't say or come back from, to live the lives on the edge and know that, and trust ourselves and trust other people, that like people venturing on their journey is they're doing what they're meant to do. So you have to trust that that's what that's what's going to happen. And I'm not, something about like Whitney Houston and Bobby came to mind for some reason. So if this is some, like if you're a Whitney Houston fan or you a Bobby Charlie Brown, I'm sorry, I think it's Charlie Brown, but I don't know, Bobby, maybe it's Bobby, I think it's Bobby that she was with, I don't know, maybe Charlie Brown's trying to come through too. I don't know what this energy I'm feeling, but I'm feeling maybe I need to go research and see, listen to their music, listen to look at their storyline, because there's something about the way they live their lives, like that no matter what, like it was going to happen regardless if they're that heart space, that heart activation, you know. So continue to reach in that space. Continue to like just show yourself grace and love and expand. Like there's, for me, there's up and down motion. And I have to be okay with that right now. I have to be okay with being where I'm at, grateful where I'm at. I'm so grateful that I have a roof, I have shelter, I have loved ones, but I'm also understanding that I am ready to expand further, that I can leave home and build from a new place. So I know where I'm at and I know where I'm headed, and until next time, I hope y'all enjoy me sharing a day in my life with y'all, enjoying me sharing just different things that I do in my day, as I try to heal my body, heal my mind, heal my spirit. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I feel like there's something else Spirit want to say, but I don't really have nothing else. So maybe it's just like just a well. I just feel this pour. This, I have more to give, but it's nothing else. Like, not like there's nothing else, but like this endless flow, this endless pour. I just feel this endless stream of energy that's flowing. So even though my words are lost and I really don't have much, wisdom or any inspiration to provide at this time, I just have this flow, this energy to give, to hold space, to love, to share. So use this video, use this energy to do just that in whatever capacity, in whatever place you are in your life. It may not be where I'm at. You may be further. You may be in a different space. But it doesn't really matter how you look at it. Just use it for your benefit. Use every moment and opportunity for your benefit, as you see fit for your lived experience. But again, I'm just kind of rambling at this point, so I'm gonna let the energy clear out, and I will see y'all next time, because like I said, I probably have some more good stuff coming very soon as I just get my energy back and reclaim my power in every dimension. But see y'all next time for sure. I'm so crazy. I feel like I'm shy and just like I want to be this. I feel the power, I feel my presence, and I'm used to seeing how other people doing it, and I just take on that instead of doing it in my way. So that's probably what you're seeing in all of my shenanigans. But I'll see y'all next video. Have a good day.